This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 95 of Horse Tip Daily, a different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's topic is sponsored by Equestrian Collections. For all of your holiday gift-giving needs, visit equestriancollections.com. I'm Glenn the Geek, and from Lexington, Kentucky, and welcome back to Horse Tip Daily. Today we have a new expert on with us. Elisabeth McMillan is the founder of EquestrianProfessional.com. EquestrianProfessional.com is the site for horse people in the horse business. It's a website that provides affordable horse business education and marketing tools specifically for horse professionals. They have a huge article index, a download library, online calculators, how-to videos, member forums, teleseminars, and more, all for the horse professional. We'll have Elisabeth on with us to provide some valuable business tips to help build your horse business. Before we get to Elisabeth, we want to talk a little bit about another great horse business, and that's Equestrian Collections. Take a look at Equestrian Collections for all of your equine holiday shopping needs. They have it all over at equestriancollections.com. They have tons of gifts for men and women and children. You can find everything that you're going to need in one stop over there at equestriancollections.com. And don't forget, it's starting to get chilly here in the United States this week. In the South, even, it's going to be cold. They're calling for maybe snow in Texas. So if you're in the need of a blanket or a sheet, a waterproof sheet, check out Equestrian Collections for that as well. They have over 19 brands of blankets and sheets, so they have everything that you will need at a price you can afford. So stop by equestriancollections.com for all of your holiday shopping needs. And now we speak with Elisabeth McMillan of EquestrianProfessional.com. Well, hi, Elisabeth, and welcome to Horse Tip Daily, your first episode.
Hi, Glenn.
You know, we appreciate you being on it. I love the fact that you agreed to come on with us, because these tips are going to be something completely different than we've done before on Horse Tip Daily, and that is we're going to talk about something that you do very well, and that is the business side of the horse world. And we're actually going to have some tips from you about how to run a successful horse business. And we don't spend enough time on that, I think. And I think that's why you developed your website, equestrianprofessional.com, correct?
That's right.
And now that is it's a very good website. If you're running any kind of horse business, whether it be a stables or tack shop or anything that has to do a training center, a lesson program, would you say it's for everybody, right?
I would say yes, for anybody who is directly involved with horses.
And now tell us a little bit about Equestrian Professional and what that site is and what it does.
Equestrian Professional provides business tools and information for people in the horse business, as well as a lot of marketing strategies and tools to really help you either grow your business or to start a new business.
And now there's some free content on there, but there's also a membership side as well, correct?
Well, you know, we provide a lot of really excellent free material, and I would say probably one of the most important things for people to do is to sign up for our newsletter, because it's free and it's always packed with really great tips. And then in the members area, there's even more things, like we have monthly teleseminars. We bring in various experts. There's tons and tons. It's almost too many to list. There's marketing calendars that help you set up a really good strategic plan for your horse business. There's profit margin calculators. Basically just a whole bunch of tools to help you run your horse business more efficiently and more profitably. It's kind of a way to make the business end of it work for you.
And there is a lot of good material on here. As you know, I've been in the horse world in business for a long time as a marketer and a consultant. And there's just a lot of really good stuff in here. And I agree. I think people should stop over to the website at equestrianprofessional.com and sign up for the free newsletter, because there's lots of good stuff in there, and it's free. So, you know, that's a good place to start and become familiar with equestrianprofessional.com. And then, you know, I highly recommend they if you're in horse business, it doesn't cost very much. Become a member and learn all you can to make your business better. And that's why we're doing these tips, is also to help them out, correct?
That's right.
So what do you have for us today?
Okay, I call this one break even or bust. And it's about how knowing what your break even point is can keep your horse business right side up. And the concept of break even is just, it's important because until your horse business reaches break even, your business is actually costing you money, not making you money. But once you reach break even, every incremental sale or a portion of it, and that could be, every riding lesson you teach or every extra horse you have boarded, becomes profit. So break even is the point at which your sales equal your expenses. And the thing that most people don't realize about break even is that it measures both time and money. Because, for example, if you started a business and your expenses are $5,000 a month and you're only bringing in $3,000, every month it's costing you $2,000 to run your business. So let's say that it takes you 8 months to reach break even, then it's cost you $16,000 to get to break even. Whereas, let's say instead of that, it only took you 2 months to reach break even, then it cost you $4,000 to start your business. So break even is a really important concept, and a lot of people think of it just when they first start their business, but really as an ongoing, it's a really important concept as you're going on with your business, because especially in this economy, a lot of horse business people find themselves diversifying into, maybe they're doing some seminars and clinics, or they're implementing some extra services like blanketing or a blanket wash, that type of thing. You'll want to use a break even or calculate your break even in order to see how soon those different, areas of your business will be profitable, to see if they're viable to add to your business. Also, when expenses go up, and in this economy, a lot of horse businesses are upside down, meaning that they're losing money each month rather than making money. Break even will help you to figure out how long you can hang in there and how quickly you have to grow your business back to the black.
We ran a boarding stable, my wife and I, for many years, and there were about 20, 25 stalls, so it was a pretty good size. And we had a working student that was also a bit of a math person, so we had her for a month. We had an idea, every horse owner doesn't take time to do books. It's just a thing. We don't like it. We'd rather be out in the barn. But yeah, right, exactly. But it's an important part. So, and it's probably the most important part of keeping your business going in the future. But what we did, we had an idea, there was this much coming in, this much going out, but you're always in a cash flow situation, so you're not really calculating it every month like you should. So we actually had her figure out everything we used on a stall for the care of a horse over a month's period of time. And she wrote down every little thing.
Right.
The amount of time is the one that everybody forgets, because nobody wants to deal with how much time it takes to actually do a horse business, because it's ludicrous. So she wrote it down. We were shocked. What it came down to was, you took a look at every little detail of that boarded horse for the month. We made no money. And we determined that from that, we had to raise our board, because we just were not making any money. When you looked at everything, including time, we weren't making any money.
Right. And I think that's the scary thing, too, is that it's deceptive, and you can think that you're doing okay, but until you really look at it, you won't realize it. And sometimes the solution is really simple. Sometimes it's a matter of just raising prices 10%, or say $20 or $30, and all of a sudden it puts your business in the black. And it's not that hard to check. I mean, it's one of the things we provide on the site, is we provide a lot of tools to make it easy for people to check those pieces of their business that really make the difference between your business being, profitable or a money pit.
Yeah, and the problem with businesses is they very quickly become money pits, and then it's hard to get out. So it's better that they don't in the first place. When we figured all that out, we figured we were making about 50 cents an hour for our time. We could have made more working at McDonald's. And that's sad, isn't it? But yet there was still enough cash to operate the farm, and to buy food, and that's where it becomes deceiving. There's enough, but you're not really making any money.
Yeah, to a degree, I think a lot of horse people are living off the cash flow of their business,
Exactly.
but it enables you to enjoy a lifestyle that you love. So what's the price of that, or what's the value of that? That has a lot of value to most people because, it's a fabulous lifestyle. I know the work is hard, but you think about what it would take to afford that lifestyle if you were outside the business, and for a lot of people, they would have to have, 100 McDonald's jobs
Right.
to be able to afford the lifestyle. So
Right, exactly.
it goes both ways, I think.
Yeah, there is. And I think what we're just saying in this tip is just to keep your eyes, or open your eyes, take a look at everything, and you can probably do it better by figuring it all out and keeping track of it every month. Which sounds easy and sounds simple, but it's never so easy or simple, is it?
It's not, but we try to make it simpler on the site because, figuring out break even is basically just entering two numbers each month, and so that can make things a lot easier. And it's break even is a little bit of trying to foretell the future, a little bit of helping you to know how much do you have to accomplish between point A and point B to make your business more profitable, and how much time can you afford to grow, because as we were just talking about, time is money, and when your income is not meeting your overhead each month that happens, puts additional pressure on you as a business person.
All right, great, Lizzie. Well, we'll mention again that the website is equestrianprofessional.com. And just stop over there, sign up for the free newsletter, check it out. You can spend hours just wandering around this site. You've done a great job with it. And I'm just glad that there's somebody out there now that's looking after the horse business owner.
We try.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you again soon, okay?
All right, Glenn. Talk to you soon.
All right, thanks. Well, thanks to Elisabeth. I think it's going to be fun having her on the show, doing all of these different business tips for you. And, of course, all of us in the horse world are in business in one way or another, whether we have a side business that we do, or whether we're running a barn, or boarding horses, or training, or whatever it is. We all have some kind of business that we're in the horse world. And we thank her, and you can stop by and visit her site again at equestrianprofessional.com. And don't forget to stop by horseradionetwork.com to find all the other great shows that we do every week on the network. We'd love your feedback. Just go to the website at horsetipdaily.com and click a contact link at the top of the page. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another gift tip. So until then, stay safe, everyone.